And good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Give it a second, everybody. Shola, my friend, good morning, how are you? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is FX Boss. I still need to get used to this name. And you are in the professional Forex trading course, and we have Fibonacci Forex trading week, right? Everybody, what are we going to do? Shola and everybody else, we are going to trade, right? The Forex trading week is for us to implement, everybody, what have we learned so far into the live market. Never forget, you are going to graduate from this course when number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. We are going to use those today. Number two, you have your strategy in place. You are going to use this today. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. As usual, everybody, for questions and homework, you can send me the email, or for lessons, webinars, workshops, you have the Skype too, even though we are using also Zoom time to time. That being said, hedge fund trader Shola, you are forming the strategy, aren't you? Give it a second. Shola, take all the strategies that I've sent to you for different traders. Alright, from different traders. And so AUD CAD here on the here and here, everybody need to AUD CAD weekly chart down, AUD CAD daily chart down and down in here. Give it a second. 4-hour chart, there you go. Alright, Shola, how are we going to make money in here? And everybody else, AUD CAD is on the line. AUD CAD, yeah, whatever. AUD CAD monthly, weekly, daily, 1 hour, 2 hour. Me personally, I'm on the 4-hour chart. How are you going to make pips and money on? I have read all of them. Very good. Shola, did you build anything? Everybody, how are we going to make pips and money? Now today it's what, Tuesday, right? So we are going to trade for, we don't have class on Friday, so it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday. So we're going to trade until Tuesday together. Alright? So how can we take advantage, Shola and everybody else, out of this one? Boss, can I trade the 15-minute chart? Sure, there is no right or wrong, whatever. Type in the chat, everybody, how are you going to make pips and money right now? This is the live market, this is AUD CAD 4-hour chart. We can go to the 2-hour chart, we can go on the 1-hour chart. Alright? How many of you online do you think, or your strategy is telling you we need to go short? And how many of you online, your strategy, your way of thinking, your methodology is telling you that, oh, you need to go long? Everybody, don't be shy, there is no right or wrong. Boss, what about you? I'm short. I'm short. AUD CAD. I'm shorting the market. Shorting the market, shorting AUD CAD, right? So the logic behind is, you know, talking about the Fibonacci's, right? So we are trying to implement what we have learned so far, right? So from the monthly standpoint, the original Fibonacci is down, our C is confirmed, the sub D extension is up in here. I have a Fibonacci the confirmation going down, and momentum candlesticks. I have bearish pressure. We learned about this, everybody. I have bearish pressure, bearish pressure, bearish pressure, and bearish pressure. And so far the market is going down. Alright? This is my logic behind. Alright? And fair enough, tomorrow might be another story, but so far this is the monthly chart. Now, talking about the weekly chart, similar story. Original Fibonacci on AUD weekly chart is down. We didn't find a confirmed C, but we have a Fibonacci of the confirmation, which lost once, and then we have a new Fibonacci of the confirmation. And I'm not sure if the market came to this sub D already. Give me a second, everybody. Sub D. Sub D. And yes, the market hit this sub D. Can you see in here, everybody? The market hit the sub D. What does this mean? This means that sooner or later this market is going to reverse. Everything is down, exactly. Alright? So this market sooner or later, maybe down in here, pivot point, whatever. I'm expecting, this is how the market works. This is what we've learned. Extension, retracement, extension. I'm expecting the market to reverse, but so far we're moving down. And AUD daily chart. Not sure about. I need to maybe redo the Fibonacci's. Anyways. Boss, can I trade some? Yes, you can trade something else. You don't need to trade the Fibonacci. Makes sense, everybody? Out of the thing. Out and out. Alright, so on the daily, I'm going to draw another Fibonacci one more time. On the daily chart, high to low, and high to low, if I'm not mistaken. And the market hit, right? The market hit the down here. This was the low, just for me to check. And which is the high? This one. Alright. Makes sense, everybody? So I believe it's pure speculation. Fair enough. I believe that this market is going to come down to here. Blue goes to blue. Alright? So what is the level? 0.863. 0.863. 4 hour chart. 0.863. And 0.863. Like this, and like this, and like this, and 0.863 something. Alright? Alright. Now I cannot trade the Fibonacci because of the stop loss on the risk reward ratio. What can I do? I can find something else to trade, right? Different patterns. So downtrend, maybe crown, it's over. Alright, we have the mini crown in here. We learned yesterday about crowns. We have the mini crown, left tip, center tip, right tip. Right, but still again, risk reward ratio. Hello Julius, how are you? Risk reward ratio no good for the crown. Alright. Now what about the short-term trend? High to low, low to high, high to low, low to high. Okay, everybody? Is anything wrong if I trade, and if I trade the counter trend line break, you know, and I put my stop loss above in here, anything wrong? Julius says hello, hi everyone. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm not trading the Fibonacci, so I'm going to short term trend trade, right? Everybody, and 87884. All right, and here we are. Now remember, I'm not going to waste time calculating the risk, so amount, units, no, thousands, no. Okay, colors, themes, light theme. Oh, there you go, better, huh? Much better, so I can see millions. No, lots, 0.01. All right, conditions, I'm going to sell the market. Okay, stop loss is going to be not in points from price, no. Price stop loss is going to be at 0.87884. We can change it later, and take profit is going to be at 0.86310, right? Okay, submit order, and hopefully we are in a trade. Do we have a stop loss? All right. Boss, you can't put your stop loss there. Why not? Great comment. Why not? What is wrong? Let's see how smart you are, Julius. What's wrong with the stop loss? Everybody listen to me. Of course, this is just a class. And of course, we are entering the market based on what we see. But I'm telling you, beginner traders, you cannot stay out. Make sense, everybody? I'm not saying, of course, I'm one that is going to push your risk if you force a trade or if you force the market. I'm not saying that you should force the market, but try to understand that number one, you cannot stay out forever. Number two, you cannot expect all the setups to be perfectly aligned. Make sense? Make sense? I'm trying to tell you that, can you do this? Stop loss goes on the pattern traded, sure. I'm trading the red one. Shola says the stop loss is okay. Thank you very much. I'm trading this short-term downtrend, the red one. And I entered prematurely because the market didn't break the counter trend line. Alright, because we have only 1 hour together, 50 minutes, everybody. But the logic behind this, alright, I'm on AUD CAT. I am trying to implement what we have learned so far on the Fibonacci's. All the Fibonacci's on AUD CAD are down, monthly, weekly, daily, and the 4-hour chart. So pressure is down so far. So I'm looking for an entry in order for me to make some money. Now this is not a Fibonacci entry. The Fibonacci entry was, the first one was in here, and the second one was up in here, and the third one, if you want, was up in here. Those were the Fibonacci entries, you know, because the market almost hit the blue. It didn't. The take profit is down in here. Okay, I'm looking to trade it too. Everybody, remember this streams is not trading or investment advice. Alright, we are here to learn. Okay, everybody. So if I go down here and if the market stops me out, which is a possibility, did I do anything wrong? What's the answer? Now there are two parts to trading, right? There are two parts to trading. So there is the did I do anything wrong? You know, as a trader. Alright, did I do anything wrong as a trader? And the answer is twofold. Technically, me and Julio speak in English, technically. You know, did I do technically, hopefully my English is correct, did I do anything wrong technically? And did I do anything wrong, you know, probabilities, which is context. Everybody, I need to take something. I'm going to be back in 20 seconds. In the meantime, look at the chart and type in the chat, do you think, so if I lose on the trade, did I do anything wrong as a trader? And what's the meaning? Did I do anything wrong technically entering this setup, or did I do anything wrong talking about probabilities? Alright, I'll be back in 20 seconds. Alright, sorry about that. Boss, it was more than 20 seconds. Sorry. You know. No, you didn't. Shola says no. Okay. Now, are we talking about technically, or are we talking about probability? So technically, right? If I enter the counter trendline break, the market's making lower lows, lower highs, so the answer is, well, most likely, my opinion, right? Well, no. There is the trade, what you see, there is a downtrend, short and downtrend, the market's making lower lows, lower highs. You know, I didn't check the market wave, right, on the 4-hour chart. The market wave is how? Talking about extension, retracement, extension. I need to address the market wave. So this is higher highs, higher lows, and then it's higher highs, higher lows. Maybe give me a second, everybody. I cannot see the whole chart. So then this pushed lower, then this was the retracement on the market wave, and then market wave, you know, then this was the high pushed lower, so this is the extension, retracement, extension, right? And the market wave continues, retracement, no extension, still pulling down, right? Alright, so down market wave too. So technically, most likely, you know, everybody please be honest. If you see something, you can tell me, right? Help me out. Now what about probabilities? Is this a high probability trade or is this a low probability trade? Hedge fund trader Julius and hedge fund trader Shola, hedge fund trader Clara, hedge fund trader Ala, hedge fund trader Ernesto. Is this a low probability trade or is this a high probability trade? What do you think? What do you think, everybody? Type in the chat. There is no right or wrong. What do you think? But let's learn something in here. If you are going to write, oh, it's a low probability trade, which is everybody, I'm going to help you. This is a low probability trade. Tell me why. Why is this a low probability trade? Tell me why. Boss, I don't know. Well, what we are beginners, some of you are late to the show, right? The Forex course 101 we started in January, now it's August. But we were trying to learn that it's all about probabilities. So if I enter the market, I need to address, alright, is this a trade that is going to win 7 times out of 10, meaning high probability? Is this a trade that it's 50-50? You know, I should really, you know, I don't know, stay out or whatever, you know, because I don't have many reasons to enter or whatever. Or is this a loser that I already know? I can win by luck, and we've learned this. I can win by luck, right? But it's a guaranteed loser. Because the market have long gone. This is one. What else? What else? The market hit the sub-the extension on the weekly chart. This calls for a retracement, right? This is one. This calls for a retracement. Talking about the daily chart, the market is going to most likely fall down to here, you know, so daily chart still in place, right? But how is the weekly candle? Weekly candle. Well, weekly candle is on our side so far. The previous one, it's down. Alright, what else is on the daily to address? You know, well, lower low, right? So maybe, you know, just maybe, well, the market in order to move, it must make extension, retracement, extension. So if this is the extension, then maybe, just maybe, the market needs to go back up. This would be a valid point, you know, in the context. Is a low probability trade? It is, but why? Now looking in the 4-hour chart, we are already in the extension of the market wave. Our Fibonacci also dropped already, right? So those things everybody would be considered that, alright, so, and again, I entered prematurely here because we have just 1 hour. Alright, so, you know, probabilities, well, not the best trade, right? In terms of probability, maybe not the best. Alright? Now let's talk about risk. Why do you blow your accounts, everybody? Let's talk about risk. So I found an opportunity, right? I found an opportunity. I took advantage of the opportunity, you know, but I know that in terms of probability, it's maybe not the best rate. How much should I risk in here? How much would you risk? Would you risk 0.5%? Would you risk 0.25%? There is bullish crown, we wait for a retracement. Where do you see a bullish crown? Thank you, Shola. I'm not seeing a bullish crown. I'm not seeing a bullish crown, Shola. Where is the bullish crown? If there is a bullish crown, this would be valid. One more point to, well, it's a low probability trade. Julius, you are doing something that I've told you not to do. But anyways, how much would you risk for trading here? If you know that it's low probability, everybody, how much do you generally risk, Julius? Come on, don't be shy. Everybody, professional money managers, not every single one, right? I don't know every single one, but on average, me too, we are risking 0.5% per trade. Alright? The more money you are managing, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about a general concept, you know, it's nothing new. You know, pension funds traders who are managing millions and billions and trillions, they risk even less than 0.5% on average, you know. And again, I don't know everybody, right? I don't know what traders are doing in Japan or Jamaica or had pension funds in Finland, whatever, alright? But it's a general concept. 0.5%, 0.25%, alright. So when you see education, when you understand that it's a low probability trade, risk less. Now, Julius and Shola, you are the teacher. Now we're going to get to the nitty gritty. Nitty gritty, what's the term in English? Boss, but if I risk 0.25%, how the heck am I going to buy the Lambo? What's the answer? So I hear you, Shola, I hear you, Julius, it makes sense to me. But now that you are telling me that, oh, I'm going to enter of a 0.25% risk, you know, and I have a $500 account, or I have a $10,000 account, or euros, whatever, and I'm going to risk 0.25%. How I'm going to buy the Lambo? I want I want the Lambo, everybody. What's the answer? And because I know some of you, you are typing in the chat that you're risking 0.5% and 0.25%, but I also know that this is not true. You are risking far much, and this is normal for a beginner trader, intermediate trader. Pat yourself on the back. You know. How do you know, boss? I have a crystal ball. I told you I have the crystal ball when it comes to trading and how beginner traders or intermediate traders think. You know, I've been there, done that, right? So Shoal and Julius, how am I going to buy the Lambo if I risk just 0.25%? Shola, what's the answer? Shola, you've been to the Forex course 202 and we talked about how this business is done. I'm a beginner trader trying to learn how to trade, but now that I'm going to risk 0.25% and I'm going to make $20 or whatever, or I'm going to make $200, or I'm going to make $2,000. Even this is too much. You need to have a big account. If it's a 0.25%, how the heck am I going to buy a Lambo? Anybody? What's the answer? Anybody online? If you're a beginner trader, everybody, you have most likely no answer, but the advanced traders, the more advanced. Because if I'm a beginner trader, honestly, I cannot understand, you know, how the heck I'm going to buy a supercar risking 0.25%. Especially if I'm trading on a $1,000 account. I need to risk 5%, 10%, 20%. Oh, but this is too much. Well, it's too much, of course, but at least makes sense to me. I will go and look for a pair that... No. Nothing wrong, all good, but not. This is not the answer. Everybody, what's the answer? You are going to... So you enter this setup. It's a low probability setup. You are going to risk 0.25%, whatever, 0.5%, whatever. And if you are wondering, how are you going to buy the Lambo? Here is the answer. With the next 1,000 trades. Fair enough? Most of you are not going to understand this because you might be thinking, but I don't want to do 1,000 trades. Right? I'm chasing the money and I want to get a Lambo with the next 10 trades, with the next 100 trades. Fair enough? Isn't this how we are thinking, everybody? I'm after the money, and me as a beginner trader, you know, like you, we are chasing the money, right? Now, here is the next question. Is chasing the money working? Alright, I'm going to enter this setup because he is trading this setup, but I'm not going to enter 0.25%. I'm going to enter it 5%. Right? And then the market is going to stop you out to give you a lesson because it was a low probability trade and you knew, you know, then what? As Julio is saying, I will go and find on another high probability setup. Now, if you were risking 5% on a low probability setup, psychologically, mindset, how much are you going to risk on a high probability setup? 10% per trade? 15? I need to get back the money I lost, you know, in live account, and I need to make money because I need to pay the bills and I need to pay Michael and I need to go back into his course, right? You can laugh at me, no, not a problem. You know? And then you're going to find a great setup and you're down 5% already from this sucker and you are going to risk 10%, 15%, and when random distribution phenomena comes around the block, you know, and stops you out. Everybody, here is the question. If I enter a 90% probability setup, can I lose? What's the answer? Not this one. Let's say that I entered here with 5% risk because I'm chasing the money, I need to pay the bills, I need to make money, you know, I have a small account, I need to build the account, you know, I lost 5%, then I'm going to find another one, as Julius is saying, you know, and is a 90% probability setup, and I'm going to, because I need to get the money back, I'm going to enter with 15% risk. Can I lose a 90% setup? Absolutely yes. You can do everything right and you can still lose. And once you're down 20%, then what? Once you're down 20%, everybody, then what? What happens once you're down 20%? I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat, alright. Once you are down 20% from 2 trades, then what? What are you going to do technically? Look how much you must make back, you know. And the most important question to learn today is how much is going to be your next trade? I mean, I can write a book about traders understanding risk. And you are, as always, you are not going to believe me when I'm telling you this is emotional. It's not technical. Hedge fund trader Julius and hedge fund trader Shola, once you are down 20%, and it is going to happen, if it didn't happen yet, it is going to happen, are you going to risk again 10% per trade? Or are you going to risk 0.25% per trade? What are you going to do? This is going to happen, believe me. It just depends, or are you going to learn this emotional skill on a demo account, being smart, listening to me, or are you going to learn this in a hard way, suffering, you know, and not in the smart way, which I did 20 years ago, of course. I didn't listen to my mentors, of course, you know, I want the live account, you know, I draw down 20%, 30%, 40%. I know the answer already. Are you going to trade, everybody, the next one with higher risk because you need to get the money back? Or are you going to get scared and you are going to, oh my gosh, I lost 20% of my money, live account, you know, and you are going to say, oh, I cannot do this anymore, I need to go to 0.5% risk, 1% risk. What's the answer? What's the answer? See, everybody, this is as might it may look, hopefully my English is correct, this profession, this business is highly correlated to emotions and mindset and thinking. Everybody, do you understand this? Type in the chat, yes, I understand, or type in the chat, I have no idea what this guy is talking about. I have no idea what he's talking about. Emotions? Are you kidding me? Julius, if you draw down 20%, are you going to enter with? I risk 1% based on my strategy because I really don't know if the trade will be a winner or a loser. See everybody how this goes? I'm risking, and this is common. Pat yourself on the back. You are not alone. You know, I'm chasing the money. Advanced traders not anymore. Advanced traders understand that how risk applies. Hello Jordanka, long time no see. You know, a beginner trader or intermediate is going to risk 5%, lose, then he's going to find a high probability setup, you know, he's going to risk 15%, is going to lose, you know, is going to be down 20% down, and then is going to get scared and trading back 1%. And here is the next question. How many winners in a row? How many winners in a row you must have in order to recover the drawdown? How many winners in a row you must have in order to recover the drawdown? Where is the picture? How many winners in a row you must have in order to recover the drawdown? What's the... If you risk 1%, look at the slide. If you risk 1%, now you got... Now you've done your job, right? We've met you back in time. We've done our job, being smart, and we need to make money. You know, I've done my job, you know, and now I'm you know, the market smacked me, you know, give me not the final hit yet, you know, I'm not burning the account yet, but now I'm scared again, and you know, I cannot do this anymore. I'm going to risk 1%. How many winners in a row do I need to make for me to recover the 20% drawdown? What's the number? 25, boss, exactly. 25. Boss, did you do this? Sure, absolutely. Not once. I believe I was struggling with this for a year. You know? Of course, back in time there were no Dukascopy webinars, you know, and people helping each other, you know. It was all in the shades, you know, it was just starting, the retail trading industry was just starting, you know, FOREX all around the world was not that public, you know, not that, you know, so I've done this, sure. And then how the saying goes, everybody, I need to have, this is pure math, you know, for me to recover the 20% drawdown, I need to have 25 winners in a row. What's the probability, and then we're going to finish for today, what's the probability for me having 25 winners in a row? Winner. Type in the chat, high probability, this is going to happen for sure. Type in the chat, I don't know. Or type in the chat, no chance, boss. 25 winners in a row, no chance. I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Boss, why are you smiling? Because it's funny, right? I'm seeing myself back in time. You know, I'm seeing myself back in time, you know, being emotional and chasing the money, you know, and all of this stuff. Makes sense? It's normal. Pat yourself on the back. It's normal. Come on. but it's a learnable skill. You must address those issues and you must find a way. In the advanced course we have the pitbull that is going to hold you accountable, pushing your ears, kicking your ass, literally, risking 5%. Are you crazy? Are you crazy, man or girl? Risking 5% per trade? Too much, way too much. Make sense, everybody? Exactly, somebody typed not on YouTube, on the other streaming platform. Boss, no chance, exactly, no chance. High probability trade will pay out for sure. Man, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know, everybody. It's education, okay? I'm not judging you, criticizing you. But when you say for sure, there is nothing for sure in the markets. And the guy, it's not on YouTube, you know, to talk to you, it's on the other streaming platform. No chance. So if I have no chance or a little chance, right, to have 25 winners in a row, then the game, the psychological game starts. Winner, loser, winner, loser, winner, 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 loser, loser, winner, loser. And because I've done this, everybody, after 6 months, you are going to say, you know, what the heck, I'm going to close this account and I'm going to open a new one. Or I'm going to stop trading and I'm going to put more money on the account. And there it goes. And you are making only one person happy. Guess who is happy? It's not a person, it's an entity. Doing this, guess who are you making happy? Not your wife. Your wife or your husband is not happy, believe me. Not your kids. Not you. There is only one person or entity, if you want, that you are making happy doing this. And it's not his fault, not his fault, don't blame him. This is you doing this, makes sense? We are doing this to ourselves when we are trying to learn how to trade. Don't blame it because it's a business. Be responsible. Exactly, the broker. The broker is the only one happy in this story and says, I hope Julius goes again. I hope Julius goes again. I hope Michael goes again. I hope Jordanka goes again. And doing like this with the hands. Because, you know, it doesn't really matter for him if you win or you lose. He's going to receive the spread. You know, makes sense, everybody? He is going to win it. He's going to make money either way. This is the business, right? Exchanges, brokerage houses, all good. This is the financial system you live in. Don't blame the broker, right? Make sense, everybody? And don't you dare stop thinking about bullshit stop loss hunting. Alright? Don't blame the broker. You've entered a low probability trade. You know, you might be doing some mistakes, and for sure you've risked too much. Alright? How do you know? If Gianpaolo is making it, come on, you know? You cannot blame the broker, everybody. Make sense? Or the platform. Make sense, everybody? This is why I'm telling you, you know? In the end, see you back tomorrow, and as always, I'm telling you, stay strong and trade like a responsible business owner. Trade like a boss. Alright, everybody, see you back tomorrow.